Some of my favorite movies growing up is probably has to be the original Star Wars: A New Hope, the Evil Dead trilogy, definitely Beetlejuice as well. I love Michael Keaton in that movie. I think it's one of his best performances of all time. I mean, partially I'm biased towards it. And then as I got a little bit older, like into my teenage years, that's when I started to really discover more movies and more genres. Because, I mean, at a younger age, I was just watching like children films, like childhood films, like Hercules, Disney movies. But like I said, whenever I got older, I discovered more movies. I discovered Pulp Fiction, which is probably one of my favorite movies of all time now. And then I really started to identify movies with filmmakers, and watching more movies, I kind of found that Quentin Tarantino is one of my favorite filmmakers, so I started following him. I started following Spielberg and what he was making. Well, growing up, my dad always watched movies, whether they were good movies, B movies. He especially loved B movies. So after watching these movies with him, I just found my love for movies. And I didn't realize how much I loved movies until I met Dalton. You know, we worked at the same place. And after talking with him and, you know, even making a promotional video for the company we worked at with him, I realized that there was a lot more to film that I didn't even know about and didn't know that I loved. And, you know, working on set for the first time, it really brought it to my attention about, you know, all the different aspects of film, not only just watching and enjoying it, which is probably my favorite part of it. And, you know, working with him and joining the Movie Nights team really brought that to light about how much I loved the movie making process as well. My favorite part about filmmaking is definitely behind the scenes, organizing it, getting everyone together, you know, almost creating a schedule. While I haven't done too much of that, it's definitely something I could see myself doing more of, and I have a bigger appreciation for it. Like I said, working on sets. So once I get everyone organized and, you know, start actually getting into making more short films, it's definitely going to be one of my favorite parts. I honestly enjoy every part of it. I've done editing now, I've done audio, a little bit of camera work, not a whole lot. I feel like I have to do smaller things before I can build up working, you know, on a short film and filming something. But I personally love everything, but one thing that I can identify more than others is definitely scheduling everything and getting everything organized before we start filming. I think that has to be my favorite part. My favorite memory of the movie nights definitely has to be that first promotional video we did. It was my first involvement with the movie nights team, and I got to meet everyone, and that was my first time seeing everything done behind camera, and that definitely has to be the first and the best memory that I have with movie nights. So I'm fairly new to filmmaking, so I can't speak on my own personal experiences, but I mean, this is something I'm passionate about, and like I said, I didn't know that I was passionate about it until I met Dalton. And if you love something, just kind of follow it, and if you find out that you're passionate about it, definitely just hit the floor running with it. Do everything you can to get involved with it. That's what I've done with movie nights. Like I said, the promotional video was my first video with them, and then I just wanted to join the team, wanted to do everything. I, you know, got my own camera, got my own lights so that I could film my own stuff, just so I can learn everything about it, because I truly do love film, and that goes for anything that you may love. If you love arts, you know, if you love painting, buy a bunch of canvases, buy some paint, different paint, whether it's acrylic or whatever, you know, just paint, have fun with it, and follow what you truly love.